Hi artists! Today we're going to be adding the second layer to our landscapes. So it is week 2 for this project. We're going to start by taking some inspiration from an artist and designer I follow online. This Australian artist uses materials that we like to use here in the classroom, such as watercolors, crayons, and colored pencils. As we scroll through, I notice her bright colors that she uses. She's using those analogous color choices, so colors that are next to each other on the color wheel. This is one of the books she recently published with her illustrations. This is an example of her working on those illustrations in her book. I noticed that she uses pattern and coloring techniques on top of the watercolor paintings to make them more interesting. In this example, I can see examples of the foreground, the blue trees, middle ground, the light green trees, and the background as well. The same techniques that we've used here in class. To get started, you're going to gather your materials. You need your watercolor or your painting from last week, and then you're going to want markers, crayons, or colored pencils depending on what you have available at home. There are going to be 2 resources attached to this lesson. Both might come in handy, but I want you to really come up with your own patterns as well, and I'm going to show you how. The first example shows some nature patterns, and these are examples of different patterns that can be seen in nature and observed in nature. And the other is the example from last week that helped us draw some of those landscape features. So we may be looking back to that to add in some of those details. What you're going to be focused on today is going on top of your painting with these new materials. I like to use analogous colors. So if I'm using purple, or if I'm drawing on top of purple in the painting, I might be using blue or red to go on top of it. Those are colors that are next to purple on that color wheel. There's no wrong way to do this. You're going to spend your time today adding another layer on top of your painting to give it more depth and more interest. Let's see what I come up with.